Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? We got Tesla AI Day coming up. Wanted to get on here at market close and talk about what you guys might think that they will be surprising us with Tesla AI, or maybe it won't be a surprise. What your speculations are, what do you guys think they're going to tell us about? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. Going to wait a little bit for everybody to hop on. It looks like Tesla closed at 673.47, which is good because if it's above 650, it's above that support, right? It's above that strong support. Okay, so we didn't take a huge fade today. That is great. But we have AI Day. It's going to go live probably around 5:30. It's scheduled for 5. However, I read on that website that it may not actually begin until 5:30. Let's see if we can pull this up. I think it just has a countdown clock, if you could see that. It looks like it's just got a little countdown clock going on. For the event. So what we could do, we could chat about what we think might be revealed, right? What we think they might be revealing. What do you think they're going to talk about? And also we're going to talk about the stock price and what's going to happen with the stock price. Do you think Tesla's going to skyrocket after this news, or do you think tomorrow Tesla's going to take a big fade? And I'll tell you my opinion, but I want to ask what your opinion is on it. I have two things that I wanted to talk about, two sort of speculations that I thought were strongly possible, and not just speaking of like the tweaks or the improvements that they'll make with the self-driving or things of that nature, but like big news, like that wow news where you're like, oh wow, that's awesome, right? I'm looking to talk about that type of thing, like what kind of projects can they have in the works, right? Now I know of course they're going to constantly be improving, the self-driving, which of course uses AI. Of course they're going to keep improving and improving that. But what I want to talk about is there going to be that wow moment where they release this amazing news, maybe something you might not have thought of, right? Hey, welcome 40 and broke. We got Leroy. He says, maybe it will be something to do with autonomous vehicles. Absolutely. I think that's going to be a big part of it. 100%. I did read, there are some things that have been released. I believe a few of the things they've improved on is one thing is when the when it's in autonomous mode and it's making a turn, like so say you get to the end of your small street there and you're making a turn onto maybe a busier road or a boulevard or something to that nature. Tesla traditionally has had a slow and steady acceleration, but in the real world, we already know if you're pulling into a busy road, you better be stepping on it, right, guys? You better be stepping on it. So I believe one of the improvements is once it has made that decision to commit to the turn, it's going to do so in a more confident and faster way, okay? Which is great because I know I would be really scared that I was going to get rear-ended if my Tesla in AI, driving mode just kind of, eased out really slowly onto a really huge, busy boulevard or street, right? I know I don't drive like that. Once I make that turn, man, I'm stepping on it because the last thing I want is somebody to hit me and Nobody wants that, right? Nobody wants that. Ruin your day, right? So that's one thing that I know about, and there's some other technical things. Since I'm not a Tesla owner, I don't know, from a personal standpoint, what could be improved upon, because I've never driven a Tesla, and I've certainly never ridden in a Tesla that had self-driving. Maybe if you had, you would have some insight as to what you might like to see happen, right? Leroy's saying, sorry, in and out. Okay, no problem. I know your connection with the 5G is in and out, but I appreciate you being here. He's asking, did they ever get the programming to update the car through Wi-Fi? Not sure about that. We should find out about that more tonight. But as you know, not every car problem can be updated through a software upload, right? Just look at the problems that the Hyundai Kona electric has been having. Or no, was it the... No, I'm mistaken. I believe that is the Chevy Bolt. They tried to fix the bugs by doing a software update, and of course that was not enough. There were some problems with that. I think moving forward, a lot of companies are going to have to just continually be tweaking and making improvements as far as the battery efficiency and things like that nature. There's a lot of moving parts, right? But what I wanted to show you guys, in one speculation I came across on YouTube, was that possibly Elon Musk could possibly be interested in acquiring, ta-da, none other than Boston Dynamics, which I would be very, very, very excited to hear about. Now, it's changed hands a few times. As of recently, it has been bought up by Hyundai Motors. I own one share of Hyundai, or I just say Hyundai. In America, we say Hyundai, or most people I know say Hyundai, but some people in the UK say Hyundai. They own, believe, 80% of Boston Dynamics, and of course they have their projects they're doing with what they call mobility. However, I don't know that they're actually doing everything that they can with this company. And I think if Elon Musk took over this company, Boston Dynamics, I would be very, very, very excited to see what Elon Musk could do with Spot, what he could do with the Boston Dynamics company. Be very, very excited. Will he buy it? I don't know. It's just a rumor, guys. It's just a rumor, right? But how cool is this? I mean, Spot is the coolest robot in town. Look at this. This is so awesome. And I'm sorry my window is so big, so it blocks some of it, but as you can see, this little dude can boogie around and do all kind of cool things, right? I'll try to make that a little bit smaller for you. But imagine what Elon Musk could do with something like this dude, right? Pretty cool. And he's very, very expensive. Spot is a very expensive robot, but very, very cool. Very, very cool nonetheless. So we'll go back. If no one's ever seen Spot before, that is just one of their robots that sort of has a form of a dog, and they have robot arms, of course. One of the robot dogs, it just has like the camera lens on the head. Another one has of course, the arm that can manipulate things. I can imagine him using these type of robots in the Tesla factory. I could totally see it. I can imagine it. I can picture it. And of course, down the road, it would help him save a lot of money, because he could program these robots to do a lot of the tasks that we pay human beings to do. Now, would I want them to replace human beings with robots and take humans' jobs away? Not completely, and I don't think they ever will, because you always have to have humans to troubleshoot and fix these sort of things. But imagine if he bought this company, he may be announcing something to that effect, or coming up with his own robots. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that, because that would be something that would be very, very cool. And then they can go ahead and have Tesla robots that maybe could even help you at home or be personal assistants, right? So over the year, you can see Tesla has been up and down. Today, of course, it closed at what is it? Post market 678-ish. So that's good. It's got a little pop up aftermarket. I don't know how it's going to go. I really don't. I could really only speculate. Sometimes it's buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. Could it take a huge fade in the next couple days? Yeah, it could. They like to keep us guessing, right? Big money likes to keep us guessing. 40 and broke, Leroy saying it was a plan of Elon's. The car's programming auto updates during downtime makes sense, and when you hop back in the next day, it's running more efficiently. That sounds fantastic. I'm very, very interested to tune in to the AI day, but it is not for a while yet. I wanted to just do a little chat before it began, to see what you guys thought. For my second speculation that's out there that I think is very strongly possible would be that they are going to, and I'll bring this up for you, that they are going to use augmented reality to view in autopilot. Okay? So imagine, okay, you're the Tesla vehicle and you're sensing all these different things on the road with the camera system. Imagine if you had augmented reality glasses where you can also see what your car is seeing. Maybe even as a novelty. Seems pretty cool, right? You could have augmented reality for the driver. Okay, it says famous Tesla hacker slash owner Green has uncovered the autopilot augmented vision as a new mode, part of the company's autonomous driving feature. Sharing the discovery on Twitter, so this is out on Twitter, Green showed that how once the augmented reality vision is on, the Tesla owner can see what their EVs see in real time. Now, how would that look? I'll show you that in a second. It says his Twitter thread shared over 5 minutes of footage of his Tesla in the activated mode, displaying exactly what Tesla Autopilot can see. Very, very interesting. And also it says, see also Tesla hacker hints at a new 5G hotspot software update. There you go, Leroy. You were right on the money. Okay. So check this out. I believe this is the video. No, that's not it. Let me keep scrolling. It's this one right here. That's just a little snippet from his Twitter. He's a Tesla dude on Twitter, but I know there was a little video down here. We'll replay it for you. Sorry, it's kind of tiny. Where you can kind of see an example of what we're talking about, where, you know, the Tesla Vision, see how it's showing these laser lines, which are kind of like, I guess, travel lanes, and of course, all those little blue boxes could be like, you know, obstacles in the road, perhaps, or something to avoid. I'm not sure exactly, but this is how it interprets that that data there. Very, very cool. If you could also see these things in real time, how would you do that? Well, you'd probably have to be wearing a pair of smart glasses to do that, is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I'm just speculating. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And as the video goes, you can see the speed of the vehicle. You can see, Looks like if it's in turbo mode, uh, and then all the coordinates there, and all these little pop-ups and stuff. So it's, it's thinking well ahead of what your brain can process or focus on. It's highlighting the traffic signals, etc. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Lane signals a lane change. Um, Pretty neat. So yeah, this is something that they might tell us more about tonight for the AI day. How to trade AI day. I personally have 4 shares of Tesla, and I'm not adding to it, and I'm not selling it. I'm definitely not selling it, but I'm not adding right now, even though the price is very, very tempting right now. I just simply want to see what direction it's going to go. Overall, this quarter of the year is tends not to be the busiest quarter of the year, especially in the month of August. So I'm not really doing a lot of buying this month. Okay, I'm just not doing a whole lot of buying this month. I just kind of want to watch this play out, and I feel a lot more relaxed doing that. Tesla's the type of stock, it is rather expensive. So once you commit to it, you're kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I would pop in and out of. It's a pretty big decision. Um, so yeah. So that's that. That's pretty cool. So that is another sort of rumor that they may go more into this augmented reality sort of enhancement for the driver. Not only would it be a novelty, but of course it's more information for the driver. Here's another example of that. You can see the vehicle on the left-hand side. Um, has the speed limit displayed. Um, Again, here the speed limit. That looks like the steering wheel. Power, things like that. That might be what you see in part of your smart glasses. And then on the right here, sorry, my giant head's in the way, but you can see it's highlighting other vehicles on the road, of course, to avoid, and moves very, very quickly in real time. So pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's got like little boxes around it. Now, the LiDAR acts the same way. If you like companies like Luminar that make LiDAR, it's sort of is displayed the same way when they demonstrate it. And maybe they will have something like that for people with LiDAR that will have the augmented reality as well, which would be pretty cool, right? So yeah, him buying Boston Dynamics, though, would be far and away the most exciting thing I think I could hear announced, because I just think Elon Musk would do some really fantastic things with Boston Dynamics. I think he's just so creative and innovative. I think he would just take that company like to the next level. As you see on the left-hand side, which is great because my giant head's over here on the right, you can see some trading ideas in TradingView. If you'd like TradingView, I usually provide a link, but I get no reward really for that. That's just for you to find it easy if you'd like it. So this person is saying that they are long-term bullish, which I would agree, long-term bullish, but I think with this AI day, what we're more concerned about is what the short-term outcome would be, right? How are we going to finish the week off with Tesla? It looks like he's got this wedge drawn. It's saying he's waiting that the price can retest this line and pull back. We can open a long-term position as soon as Tesla will start growing. The resistance is at 730, he's saying, can be our target. Who charted? Atlas Trades. Atlas Trades. Thanks for charting. All right, some more ideas. Someone's saying, Tesla, be careful here. Who charted? S. Henderson 17. SF Henderson 17 says, now that we have dipped back below the volume shelf, testing from the underside, not going to try here, wait for tomorrow to see if we fail or move through the VWAP, which is the volume weighted average price, the VWAP. A lot of acronyms when you're learning trading. Go ahead and learn all those acronyms. Tons and tons of different ideas here. This other person says short-term bearish. They think it's going down, down, down. Who charted? Marsh Koloshka. Oh my goodness, that was a mouthful. They are short-term bearish. They posted this 5 hours ago. Okay. So it's kind of a mixed bag here. Some people say bullish, some people say bearish. The technicals are neutral, so that's not helping us any. Financials show the market cap at $666.746 billion. Huge. They can more than easily afford to buy Boston Dynamics if they wanted to, right? So yeah, those are just some ideas that I wanted to toss out there. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're here, please chat, because I will not be going on too much longer. Just wanted to kind of put these ideas out there. I thought it was a fun topic to talk about. We have 5 watchers. We got anybody out here with some technical analysis, with some ideas on how it will go? Would you buy Tesla? Are you buying it at this price point? Why or why not? Would you buy it at $673? I think that's a good price. But I just, this close to what is considered an event or an announcement, just makes me a little trepidatious about buying today. I would have to probably see by the end of next week where it's at if I were to make that decision. But that's just my personal opinion. Having watched these type of things, of course, after the battery day last year, it did take a fade. It took a fade. You know, so this could quite possibly show the same thing, and we're probably thinking, oh, it's not going to go much below the 673. Well, it might. It might. What if it gets in the 500s again? We don't know, right? We don't know. And boy, would that be a buying opportunity. That's why I want to wait and see. I want to wait and see. They have earnings coming up October 28th, so not too far away. I think they'll be good, personally. In the headlines on the right-hand side, we can look at some of the news articles about Tesla Tesla. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I really appreciate it. It will help send my live video out to more viewers. And if you're not subscribed, I welcome you. I would love to have you subscribe to the channel. Sit back and relax. Let's read some Tesla news, guys. This news story is from Benzinga. It says Tesla is planning a Model Y with much more range. That's good news. Okay. Alright, it says Driven has shared documentation from Chinese authorities that show Tesla could be working to make a Model Y with far more range than what we offer today. The document lists a range of 640 kilometers, which is equivalent to almost 400 miles of all-electric range. This would put Model Y on par with Tesla's Model S, and even surpass the currently advertised range on the $100,000 Model X. This is just one of 5 variants registered in China. The other variants include the Standard Range Plus, long range and performance trims of the Model Y. Okay, so that's good news. All right. I'm not going to read this one. This is just about options activity. These stories come up all the time. Unusual options activity. That's not a news event. That's like an everyday thing, guys. Um, this one's talking about the claims against Tesla and encourages investors with losses to contact the firm. Blah blah blah. These sort of things come and go all the time too, guys. Will that stop Tesla? Absolutely not, in my personal opinion. I don't think they're even worried about that. So I'm not going to read that either. All right, let's read about AI Day. Musk's AI Day confronts tough questions about Tesla's technology. At Tesla's Autonomy Day event in April of 2019, Chief Executive Elon Musk says that by mid-2020, Tesla would have over 1 million self-driving vehicles where riders could go to sleep. I would not recommend that, guys. Okay, I would not recommend that at all. Matter of fact, I think that's very irresponsible. I would not be going to sleep in an autonomous vehicle. Just my personal common sense there. Could you? Probably. I think people already have. I believe there was a young man that did that on purpose. And then went on YouTube, but that's really, really dangerous to exploit that type of thing. I believe they want you to be aware, at least, while it is in self-driving mode, right? So yeah, will he buy Boston Dynamics? Will they have AR glasses that the drivers can wear in the Tesla? Those are the two questions I have. And of course, improvements, which is always great. Guys, thanks for joining me on this live chat. I'm going to wrap it up. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Don't forget to smash the like button. Shout out to 40 and Broke for joining me in the chat, guys. Please drop your comment if you missed the live stream. Would love to hear what your thoughts are on it, guys. See you later.